Hello. Bunch of hood rats chilling in the garage. Today we are doing Josh's Hines custom chain drive kit. New sprocket. Here we go. First up, take a 5/8, crack your drain plug. Drain it. You need a 1/2 inch. Take your shifter peg off. Yeah. Don't forget to be eating hot dogs too. It's the most important part. And next, bust off these foot pegs here. 5/16 Allen key. 3/16 Allen head on these. Make sure that all these starting in the beginning from here, 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 and here. These are all longer bolts, so just keep them in order. I like to take them off from the bottom and go all the way around, just like so. See how these are all long? That's how these front 4 are. And just pop that primer cover off. It's gonna drool a little bit.
Let it leak somehow.
Let it leak it out nice and smooth. There you go. Ooh, pretty. All right. I'm gonna jack his bike up so we can get his back wheel off. You get your axle loose, 1 1/8. Crack this bitch off. Pull off the nut, washer, mallet. Let's get her started here. You got 2 spacers too in here, 1 on each side. So as you drop this, you see the big one goes on the left towards the chain kit. Small one, this one comes from between the brake. Pull the wheel out, and you take these off. Get these off, you need a 5/8 socket.
I get you.
And she's off. Right here is just 10 mils. Just kind of slowly start patterning this clutch out.
Holy fuck, dude.
Center bolt, 11/16 nut, break it loose. And then a 7/32.
You can't pull into that.
Take this off. Kind of got to fish these guys out of here little ways, you know what I'm saying? Get all the plates out. Make sure you remember what order they're in. You do like Screaming Eagle plates or Barnett plates or whatever, it always goes friction, steel, friction, steel, friction, steel. And your last one in your kit should be a friction. So you start with friction and you end with friction. And yeah, so we'll keep these in order so we don't fuck it up. 30 mil, fits great. Yep, so that one is reverse threaded, left hand thread, popped it off with 30 mil. Glue Loctite on these, and then finger thread them in so you don't cross thread them. Just kind of star pattern them up. I don't know if this is the total right way to do it, but I know that this is the way we're gonna do it. So we're gonna take this nut off the crank here. Boom! This will let us pull this sprocket off and the chain and everything together. Oh, muscle man! Here with a 1/2 inch. Back these bad boys off. Kind of star pattern them a little bit. See that tension relief. It's a good hot tub. After you take those off, we get back here and take these starter Allens off. Quarter Allen. Stator bolts out and pull this shift rod through. Next is this locking plate using a 3/16 Allen. They're on there real good, so you're gonna have to break them loose. Again, take this plate off. Remember that the bolts go on top. That deep and that fucking fat, dude.
Super deep.
So after you do these, you replace these seals. This one came right off here. Put a brand new one on there. It's got these 2 little plastic rivets that you just put in these 2 top corners. The only holes that have 2 holes. And then we're gonna replace this seal too on the top of this starter. No, dude, check out my drip. No, dude, check out my fucking drip. No, dude, check out my fucking drip, fool. How tall are your socks, fool?
Knees.
Knee high?
Knee high.
Oh, dude, I can't.
Fuck
Check
you.
out my fucking wheelie, dude. Just court! Love you, court! Fucking loud, dude. Well, how about you airdrop me to this one and then I'll airdrop you to this one? Beautiful fucking sprocket from Hines Customs, 55 tooth next to a black Labrador.
25 tooth.
You get a 25 tooth front. What else you get?
A chain?
Gold chain. This is what a fucking glass of water looks like there, boys.
Hey, you want a glass of water?
Nice and clean since you're in here. Dude, guys, would you shut up? We're trying to film a video over here. Fuck.
When I wake up in the morning, I crack a cold one, put a good dip in.
That didn't happen.
You cannot do this job without this fucking behemoth of a... What, you put that on first? Oh yeah, look at that. Mixed it. Easy insertion. Alright, so you need to get the Harley Davidson 47910 key. I don't know, I think that's what it says. So we just found out that you want to take your... fuck, this video is fucked. You're not supposed to take your belt off until you take this off. It makes it much easier to break the nut loose. But we're gonna figure it out, dude. We don't need to reuse this piece again, so sayonara, dude. Way better. I'd so much rather film than do any of this shit. There it is.
Back on because you have to fucking.
I'm gonna take this off. This we no longer need. And this is what we're putting on. So to tighten this, we're gonna put the wheel on.
Benny, master mechanic, fucking up the BreakerBoyz Garage.
Master of how-tos. It looks pretty slick there, Rick.
Put this fucking spacer in there and get that in there, and then you grab this. We like to call it a long dick looking thing right here, dude. And you fucking get it up in here through the brake. Right into the fucking wheel.
Slider in.
And then I like to come on this side and get a fucking good old dirty girl grip on her. What's it called? Came off. Brake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're getting 1, 2, 3, 4 pack. And then you take this fucking big, long, big washer. Put that washer on there.
Maybe wipe that
big
axle
nut.
off a little bit. You fucking got a bunch of lube on there.
I think, you know.
What do you think? Should you wipe it off?
Lube, dude.
Lube's good.
Never bad.
BreakerBoyz Garage, so you know.
Yeah, shit ain't done right, it's just done. Okay?
This thing's gonna be ready to wheelie, dude.
Yeah, 55 tooth, it's gonna be a freaking wheelie
Is that
monster.
a 55 tooth?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Watch out for this guy in Sturgis, guys.
Give her a good old farmer's torque. Basically, you feed the chain through here, around the sprocket, get it back onto the sprocket, and meet right here in the middle, so that way you know exactly where to break it. And that's after you take the slack out of the top. Got a chain breaker. So this nut, we're gonna put red Loctite on it.
Transmission sprocket nut.
It's a tranny's nut.
Yeah, transmission sprocket nut.
Mara likes to index 4 different sides of this hexagon.
Hold on.
All right, so this bolt we're gonna torque down to 100 foot-pounds. Tighten this to 100. Back off 1 full turn, tighten it to 35 foot-pounds, and then go 45 degrees from there, and then that should be the torque spec for it. That's 100 foot-pounds right there. Now he's gonna loosen it 1 full rotation. All right. 1 full rotation, and now he's gonna tighten it to 35 foot-pounds. Oh, look at that. And then he's gonna go a full 45 degree turn.
Yeah.
And then you're fully torqued. All right, so basically use this marker right here. We're gonna throw it, it's basically right before here. We're gonna get it to right there. That's about. Bust out the breaker bar, dude, for the breaker boys. There she goes. Breaker boy check. Yeah, it'll buff. So after about 5 minutes, we finally got about 45 degrees, so we're on there. Come over here and get this lock plate. Make sure to reg Loctite them.
It's gonna break in half.
These are 115 inch-pounds, so that's like, you know, just past snug. Yeah, don't forget to move your starter shaft. Oh yeah, get it on there, good. Took the chain tensioner off so we can put the seal on correctly. What is this? Just switch these. Oh,
You shot me.
so that's how you do that with a flathead, not a cast claw.
Not the actual seal puller you're supposed to use.
BreakerBoyz Garage, okay? Use an 1/7/16 socket to fit perfectly on the seal here, and then smash it with a fucking hammer. And that should buff out. Set up these 2x4 so we don't damage it.
Yeah, no, I missed that. There you go.
Look at that. Boom, like a glove. How Breaker Boys wash their bikes. Solid fucking thing of brake clean. Don't even wipe it down after, dude. So, yep. I'm gonna replace all 5 Harley bolts.
So
And put some, they're called sealing
little
bolts.
seal on there.
You
So
don't even need to put Loctite on them, they came with it. Whole lot like the fucking bolts you took off.
same exact bolts.
Alright, tighten these all in, star pattern, like up, down. Doing the rear first, and then coming up to the front. I would probably just give it a good on that and call it good, but. So now we're gonna move on to the starter bolts. Don't forget this little spacer, very important. So this is how you set it up.
Benny had it the right way, and
I had it the right way.
And I tried to move it.
Mario, try to fix my non-mistakes over here. Take that cage, put it through the backside. Flip her over one time and hit it from the back. Come on, dude, get it in the hole. Throw it in the chain, grab the entire assembly, and find that fucking little tight little hole. This one's fucking good to fucking go. This compensator sprocket, don't reuse these bolts. Always get a new one. That's what they recommend. Now clutch plates are gonna go back into the clutch. All right, so stock clutch plates. Got this tapered little spring spacer. You do it the tapered way in. Okay, I'm using one hand, so forgive me there, children. And then we basically kept these all in, and it goes Kevlar. You want to end on Kevlar, so Kevlar steel, Kevlar. All right, so the last 3, obviously we started with friction. We're going with another steel, and we are gonna end it with a friction plate. And then we throw on the pressure plate. And then after the pressure plate, we will put on the clutch spring, and then the locking mechanism, and star bit those into like star torque
He's gonna make music.
those and some.
Dyna over here.
This is the clutch spring and the retaining system, flux capacitor. So it doesn't really matter, you can finger tight these fuckers all the way in, and then once you start actually torquing on them, you can do the Breaker Boys way and just hit it star pattern. 100 inch-pounds, I believe is what they require. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, talk shit, feel free. Star pattern, very important. Basically, a grrr is about 110 foot-pounds, so you're good. Just give it a grrr, and you're soft, right? All right, so this is left-hand thread, so don't be confused when it doesn't go on when you're trying to tighten it like normal. Torque spec on this is about 75, so it's about a grrr, and you're done. Okay, so this is why having a Harley mechanic friend is great, because we torque this at 75 foot-pounds. When we get to this, it's 150 foot-pounds. Foot-pounds, not inches. So this is that fucking Harley boy fucking went to MMI fucking shit right here. Fucking slide this fucker into these fucking gears. Look at his perfect size. And that way you can torque on these. What a plug. God dang, Loriega. So before we tighten this, we're gonna tighten this one. 155 foot-pounds. So we're gonna need that little special Harley tool. Oh, that's the sound of our people there, guy. Now this next one is winding down to 75 foot-pounds. Thank you, Bezos, for the gear plug. Yep, I got a zip tie. What is the fucking little secret move over here there, I see?
Forward.
Hold it down with a flathead. Push it down.
I got this nice
secrets
tool.
right here.
We're gonna show the people how to do it the right way, but
What? Look at that little plug,
the
dude.
tool, but this is what most people are gonna have to do probably. Wrap the zip tie around it like this.
So if you don't have the fucking extraordinary tool, throw a good old fashioned fucking save your ass over it. Wow, compression station. What's that thing up in there? Finger tighten those fucking bolts in there, it is, so you don't cross thread them. Once it's finger threaded in, we just impact it. Give it a They call him Spider, and on the weekends his name is Cutter. Nice. Bud, that's the move right there.
Just, right?
Wow. So once we're back to getting this clutch back, we need to adjust this and do a full clutch adjustment. You can see that in the video before this. We did a full clutch adjustment. You basically just... So here we got this clutch adjuster. We're sliding it into the primary. And you guys have seen this before. We've done this a few times. So you put this circlip in there, all nice like. Gotta really give it a squeeze, dude. Yeah, there you go. We take a quick break.
We should probably take a break.
All right, quick break. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Jonesy.
Woo! Thank you. Thank you. Getting the selfies, dude?
I'm trying to on Snapchat.
You're like, hey, check out my new bike.
Yeah.
Dude, where'd you get the new bike? So, you've seen in a earlier videos how to do the clutch adjustment. You basically just refer back to our other video. You'll see how to adjust this clutch correctly. Once you do that, slap this gasket on, and then you take the primary cover. Don't forget this seal too also. Take the primary cover, get it on there nice, make sure to fit this through here. So right here we've got the primary cover on, obviously threw the gasket on, throw the primary cover on, 100 pounds, so just get them nice and snug. I like to do a star pattern around it. Josh is just going around, doesn't really matter. Just get them in there snug. After you get your primary on, throw this rubber seal on your steering stem, slap your controls on, 5/16 Allen head, you'll get all farmer snug. Hold this back here for the shifter. I bring it down. It's all personal preference on this one and where you want it. Over 1/2" bolt. You just take this last one out, take the derby cover off, fill it with oil. We're ready to rip. New chain kit, Hines Customs. What's up? It usually takes about 1 quart to 1/4, 1 1/4 quart. You just basically want it to be this entire primary to be dipping into the oil. You just tighten these derby cover bolts up there, bud. Fill it with primary. We're good to go. Let's go give her a test right now after we tighten the back wheel. So the way we do this is we make this funky tool. We bend a clothes hanger and put a zip tie around it. Here, Maura, you can show them. And you got these 2 holes on each side of your swing arm. And you basically put it into a certain point. You make that point of that clipped zip tie go into the center. And you can come to the other side. This is how you can tell whether you're fairly balanced or not. And looks like it's pretty balanced. Once you got your wheel adjusted, just throw an impact on here and give it a and that is your Hines custom chain kit. Look at that 55 tooth sprocket. Beautiful. What do you think?
I want one.
Yeah, we all want one. Hines, give us some. We want some. They work so good. Woo! Rolling out of the Breaker's garage. Oh yeah. What do you say?
Yes.
Yes?
Jesus peace.
Jesus peace. Sure to be careful during COVID. I sneezed. Very nice. Look how great these are. Ready? I can go. You can't even feel it.
Ew, dude, it went on there. You're